So I want to ask that I am from the mechanical background. So should I go for that project management or not?
You definitely can. See, project management is essentially industry agnostic. You could be from any industry, but you would be delivering projects, and project management as a field is applicable to every industry. You just mentioned earlier that you worked in an industry where you design tools, right? Each tool
Yeah,
could,
basically.
yeah, each tool could be a project in itself, depending on how big of an engagement this is. It is possible that
Yeah,
you could be designing a tool in 2 days. It is also possible that the kind of requirement from the customer is so large that you would need 3 months time to design and manufacture that tool, right? That 3 months engagement can itself
yeah,
be a
basically
project.
it is like that.
Yeah. So that those 3 months in itself could be a project. That entire engagement is a project. And when you learn about project management,
Yeah.
you will find the different phases that each project follows. And it is possible that you would realize that, oh, well, what I'm doing right now is going through all these different phases of the project that they are teaching me in project management. So, if your question is
Mhm.
specifically about, hey, I'm from mechanical background, my studies is in mechanical, and this is where I want to basically move forward in my career, should I still go ahead and study project management? You definitely can. Project management, like I said, is industry agnostic, and project managers, people who do project management, are required in all kind of industries. So it's just that this PMP certification as such has become very popular in the IT industry, and people tend to think that, okay, this is something which IT professionals do, but that's not the case. I have several people who I've trained, and they come from all kind of industries basically. So yeah, you can. So,
Mhm.
short answer is yes,
So
you can. Yes, you can study project management. Long answer, which would require an input from your side also, is whether you want to get into project management or you want to stick to engineering side of things. So that's up to
uh,
you.
I was just seeking about this project management. I came to know that what the role of project manager is to just schedule meetings and to look after a team, and basically it's to deliver a project. And being a design engineer, I engage with the customer, client. I troubleshoot my project, even I look after it, and means vendor dealing and everything. I'm doing it.
Okay. Okay.
So why not doing it right? Like going for PMP or this project management.
Mhm. So in your work that you do today, is there a person who is called a project manager or no?
No,
No,
basically it's
right?
a small industry.
Mm,
So we are design engineers or project engineers here, and we directly have an HOD, which is head of department, head of design department, and then MD, managing director. Basically, it is a very
got
small scale industry.
Got it, got it. So one thing that I would definitely want you to do is, um, who are your competitors, or who are, uh, let's say, the larger players in your industry, right? Which are the companies that are like 10x the size of your present company, but they work on the same, uh, in the same area that your company does. Find out about those companies and try and find out, like, and this is very easy. Okay, you can go to Glassdoor, you can go to LinkedIn also, and you can see, okay, my company is this that does all of this, and this is another company which is 10x the size of my company, dealing in the same industry, and what are the job roles that this company has. Do they have a position of a project manager? If
Okay.
they do, what are the project managers? And all of this you can do it on LinkedIn itself. What are the project managers of this
Mhm.
company supposed to be doing, right? What are they doing? What are their Have they mentioned something in their profile? As simple as that. So if you see, or the other thing to do is to find out if there are any openings in such companies for the post of, let's say, project manager, project coordinator, project associate, right? All of these are project management job roles only. So you can find if they do have any opening or not. If they do have an opening, what are the requirements that they are looking for? What are they mentioning in the job description? That, hey, we are looking for a project manager, and as a project manager, you will be doing this, right? They'll have a job description. They'll tell you what they expect out of a project manager, and then you can do basically a comparative study of what you are doing in your present job versus what they are looking for in a new job requirement that they've mentioned. I'm
Hmm.
not asking you to apply to that job. I'm just asking you to kind of have an understanding so that it will give you a better idea. Like you just said that, hey, the role of a project manager is perhaps to schedule meetings. That's like one very small thing that a project manager has to do. But what I'm saying is, when you will find out what project managers are actually doing in your industry, you will be able to better compare what you do versus what project managers actually do in your industry. And then perhaps you can take a call whether you want to get into project management or not and go for these certifications or not.